says Carl.
What in the world is that? I mean, they've never seen anything like it. Hey, it's Jason with Denwerks. Got something really cool today. It's a 1996 Ford F150 XL. Really, really nice truck. I actually just recently got this from a gentleman. He was the second owner. He bought it in 1998, and it's only got 84,000 miles. It is a 4x4, 5.0, 302, as I like to call it. I'm still a cubic inch guy. Can't get with the liters. And automatic, but just a really nice truck overall. This is our 199th auction on Bring a Trailer. This is no reserve, so top bid is going to get it. We'll have 200 coming up here very, very soon. If you want to check us out on Facebook and Instagram and on our website, it's Denwerks, DENWERKS. You can check us out there. Just type it in and you'll probably find us. And also, if you need any help selling anything and you think like me in general, and you don't mind showing stuff, issues, problems, general things, good and bad, I would be glad to help in general. So anyways, we'll walk around. I'm going to show you the lights. Headlights are on, marker lights are on, bright lights. We got blinkers, all that's working. There's the brights. You know, everything's working in general. You can actually hear it running right now. It's obviously pulled up. I'd rev it up a little bit. I love the sound of the 302. And it does have a factory AC. Just gonna look at the paint in general. The paint is actually pretty nice. I haven't seen any spot painting. There's little chips that have been touched up in general on the truck. It's got a nice two-tone to it. You can see here, you can see a little, maybe a little bird dropping, had eaten into the clear just a little bit. A couple little spots here on the paint in general, a few little touch-ups. But for 1996, I mean, this is it's crazy, 23 years old now. It's actually in remarkable shape. Windshield looks good. Looks like it'd been replaced. I can see it says PPG there at one point. He bought it with 25,000 miles on it. Does have clean Carfax. Originally came out of Canada and then came here in 98, and then he bought it like I mentioned before. One of the upgrades that he did is he put Warren hubs on it because it had those automatic lockers, so he put some Warren hubs, which is a really nice addition. It's actually got bigger tires on it, 31 by 10.5s, LTs, and I'm looking for the date real fast. It might be on the inside. They're not very old. I was thinking they were 2015, but I'll double check there. But tons of tread, you know, it's perfect. Absolutely no rust. Actually really clean truck in general. You'll see a little, I'm not going to point out every little scratch and little chip and imperfection, but if I point at something, I'm just pointing at there's kind of an imperfection or something on the paint. If you look at the bottom of the doors, no bubbles, no nothing. A couple little chips that have been touched up in general, but you know, the bed is in really nice condition overall. We do have a bed liner for it. I took it out. It was one of those ones that came over the rail, but I took it out and wanted to see the floor, see how nice it is. And you can see this thing is really nice in here. You know, no rust up here in the front. Everything's really clean and nice. So if you want the bed liner, we will put it back in. Really easy to do. You can see the roof, gutters are in really good shape. We will put it on my lift so you can see it underneath. We're going to show underneath the hood and all those things. I've actually, you know, these are steel wheels, not chrome. I've always been a fan of that wheel. I thought they did a nice job when they put that wheel on it. I think it looks good. Tires do match all the way around. The bumper looks good. It's got a really nice hitch on the rear. We did repaint the bumper. The paint was coming off. We didn't do it perfect, but I think we did a pretty good job. You know, it was just a painted original bumper. And we'll just show you the bed some more in here. I will show you that the latch opens here. It does open and close. I actually bought a truck one time and I never put it down. I got it back and couldn't open it. So I had to take it all apart. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that in general. You know, a couple other little flaws, real small little chips and things. It's got 2 tanks. I think I mentioned it as, well, yeah, I already mentioned it's 4x4. I just was seeing the sticker here, but overall, really clean. If you look down the rail, it's not all beat up or anything like that. Looks really good, but you see little rub marks, and that's from that liner on it. Go ahead and look at the bottom of the cab. Everything looks really clean, and the gutter up here looks nice. So hopefully that gives you a good look of it in general. You know, just a nice looking truck that you can use, and with the cost of new stuff these days, this is affordable for sure. And a lot of people love this body style. This is actually one of my favorite body styles on this truck. They stopped making these in 1997. So just a good looking truck. Stanley loves it. So it's a winner for sure. So we'll show you some more stuff. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and show you the interior. First I wanted to show you, look how nice the door gaps are. This is when Ford really knew how to build really nice trucks back in the day. And then I also wanted to show you how nice it shuts there. So really nice interior, not any problems, actually really clean in general. It does have tilt wheel, does have a trailer brake controller. It's a Voyager. I haven't tried it out or anything, but I imagine it works. You can see a shifter down there on the floor for the 4x4. Door panels, very clean. You know, this guy took really nice care of it. I don't have a lot of service records. He did all the work himself. I've actually seen him around the car world and stuff, so he was kind of one of these guys that didn't really like taking stuff to the dealer or mechanic shops because he knew how to do it. And he said basically he didn't really have to do much of this truck, just serviced it and did different things, and he even put the hubs on himself. So we'll go ahead and show you the I'll start it up here real fast. You can see the odometer there, 84,660. You can see all the gauges are working. I'll go ahead and hit the I don't know if all of them had a tack, but that's a nice addition for sure. Factory radio, AC, and everything. So, and also it doesn't smell like smoke. I know you can't tell over the video, but no smoke smell, no dog smell. Stanley's never been in it either. So anyways, very clean. I'll show you the other side in a minute. I wanted to show you right here these bolts. People will be, what is that? Well, that was for a little step. You can actually have them if you want. There are these little aluminum steps, and they came through and bolted through here, and it's just a little step. I took them off just because I wanted to. So we'll show you the other side real fast. Let's go over here. Same thing on this side, you know, just 2 little bolts. Anyways, look at the jams. Again, really, really clean. So we'll go ahead and take her out for a spin here and show you some more stuff. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and pop the hood here. There's a latch underneath and a little lever. Oh, I could do it with one hand. There we go. Actually really clean underneath the hood. You can see there 5.0. Very clean underneath. And you can see here, I could have made it look a lot nicer in here if I would have sprayed a bunch of tire shine all over, but I actually hate that. It does make it look nice, but you know, a lot of the times these guys do that and it's just sprayed all over the place, and it gets it on belts and different things, so it kind of causes a mess and it collects dust. But I can see why they do it at the same time. But overall, really nice. The other thing I'm looking at in here is no accident damage. Look at everything's very, very clean. You know, all the emission stickers and general stuff. So I don't know if you look up here, there's the stickers. We will take pictures of all that so you can read them for sure. So anyways, not a lot to say underneath here because it is nice. The battery actually looks fairly new. They didn't mark it, but that looks like a fairly new battery general. So we'll go ahead and fire it up. You can see here this little light is working as well. It does run really smooth. Go ahead and hit the, you can see the clutch isn't on for the AC, but hit the clutch real fast. You can see the AC. Actually, the AC blows really cold. And so that's working. I'm gonna go back here. Go ahead and rev it up a little bit. We'll come back here. Doesn't blow smoke or anything like that. Go ahead and rev it up. I want to go ahead and show you the lights working. You got tail lights, brakes, got blinkers, and reverse is working. And you can also see the license plate lights work. And hit the brakes one more time. Yep, you can see up there the light works behind the cab. And then turn there's a little cargo light up here. Turn your headlights on and then turn it to the left. The switch maybe. Yep, cargo lights work as well. So anyways, we'll show you some more stuff. Hey, thanks for cruising around with us in the F-150. You know, it's actually a really nice driving truck for sure. Very smooth down the road. No wind noise in here. Imagine that. It's probably because it's not a 1955. But just a smooth driving truck, especially on Michelin's. Michelin's are really nice tires in general, so it tells you that the guy that owned it he wanted nice tires on it. I'm going to lay on the brakes here real fast. You can see the wheels not shaking or anything like that, and it's straight, but just going to pull on the brakes a little hard. Nice and straight. I was kind of going down a hill in general, so but no problem. You can see here it's got overdrive on and off. The gauges all work. I was kind of showing you that while it was sitting there, but I wanted to show you the blinkers and the dash are working. Got Keegan holding the camera for me. The bright light, it's working. There's the button for the switches for your heater control. I haven't tried the cruise control. I guess I should try that. I'm going to hit on and then set. There it is. It's working. You can't tell. I could be lying to you, but believe me, it is. It's actually speeding up just a little bit there. So cruise control works. Horn works. Heater fans work. Radio already works. You already know that. And there's the AC. But I don't know if you can hear the difference in the sound up there. One thing I did notice, Keegan, if you could put your camera right there, there was one little chip in the windshield. I think it's been fixed, I'm not sure, but there is a little tiny chip right there. So just wanted you to be aware wipers real fast. Anyways, sit back and enjoy. We'll drive around. Hey, here we are. We're going to take a look at the F-150 underneath. You know, even though it's a newer rig, I think it's good to put it up on a lift, take a look, do a video. You're obviously going to see the still photos like we normally do, but just wanted to walk around it and just show you different things. I mean, that was the second thing I did to it when I saw it originally, was I looked on the outside and thought, hey, let's check it out underneath. And just like a classic car, looking for structure, looking for any damage or anything like that. Underneath, this is actually pretty clean. I don't see any accident damage or anything like that, and I didn't suspect it because it has original paint, obviously. But I'm going to get my flashlight out here and just take a peek at different things. You can see that little bushing right there. It's pretty common, but little rubber bushing starting to get a little bit of cracking in general. You can see a little bit of surface rust in here, but overall it looks good. I don't see any major leaks or anything going on in general, but definitely up here you can just see that typical little cracking on the body mounts and stuff. We are gonna, and I haven't done it yet, you'll see an 1119 here for November 2019. We're going to take the gear oil out in the front and rear diff. We'll service, we'll probably change the fluid out in the transfer case as well, and we're going to change the oil. And in a minute here we're going to take the wheels off and take a look at the brakes and see how everything looks. I suspect the brakes are fine. I've driven this truck quite a bit and drives really nice. So if you take a look at the floors, that body mount's nice. No rust or anything here. Everything looks clean back here in the underneath the rocker. We are going to change this bushing right here. We actually changed them too. We're going to change on the other side too. We're going to change both of these. You can see this one here's worn, but they changed them to this side already, but we're going to get two new bushings and replace both of them. And are they going to be the red? There's to be black. Yeah, so it'll be black on both sides. That way they're the same matching overall. So anyways, everything looks pretty clean in general. Muffler looks good. Original exhaust looks in good shape overall. Shocks look in good shape. You know, things only got 84,000 miles, so pretty nice. You can see the back of the cab isn't rusty. You can see the back of the cab here on this side too. You know, just nice clean floors. And let's take a look at the back. General's got a spare back here. That hitch is really good. Kind of a monster hitch there, so that'll be nice for anyone towing or anything like that. If you remember, it's got trailer brakes that are set up with the trailer brake controller. You can see here the tires are in really good shape. I was going to look for that date code I told you about earlier. I thought it was, I should have had this ready for you. Well, 2005. I thought these were a little newer than that. 1605. We'll look here on this side again. Yeah, 1605. So, you know, they're 10, 14 years old, but man, they look in great shape. I don't see any weather checking or anything on them. I guess down the road you could replace them, but honestly, I don't think I would. They actually look in really nice condition overall. So choice is up to you, but I would ride on those all day long. So anyways, hopefully that gives you just a general more look. In general, it is a no reserve auction. This is our 199th auction on Bring a Trailer. So ask questions, give us a call, make comments. All's welcome. Have a great day.